bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gate yelling,
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play is to the air. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Breaks through, and he might break away. And the Browns have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball at the 33 for first down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face second down. Throwing from the gun here. That's completed right side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Pass play on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Neighbors. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a first. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll get it up to the 44.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're throwing it. Escapes out to the left. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on first down. They'll try and throw it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now second and 10.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now it's second down. Throwing it again here. Taking a big shot. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
We just marvel at both of them. You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Got a man. It's Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll throw on 1st. Touchdown, Cleveland. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Short pass brought in. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints facing a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's dropping back to throw. Connection made to Judy.